Hi everyone and welcome to Michelin Cross Continent Cup. My name is Eddie and I'm going to be the host for the show. Since we started, we have witnessed a lot of high performance and passionate drivers on tracks in Gran Turismo sport. Michelin, the global leader in high performance tires, and Gran Turismo, the most successful virtual driving experience, have come together to give us an experience like no other. The tournament had 2 weeks of qualifiers, and now we're moving on to the final race, which is going to be held on the 18th of December, 7:30 p.m. UAE time. We're going to have drivers from different countries across 3 continents: North Africa, South Africa, Middle East, and India. Over the last 2 weeks, the top 2 lap times have been qualified with us to race in the final race to win the grand prizes. And the grand prizes are as following. The third place wins $5,000. The second place wins $15,000. And the first place wins a massive $20,000. We're talking about $40,000 in total. How exciting is that? We encourage you to follow Michelin on social media channels as shown below, to stay up to date with the tournament statistics and the leaderboards, and to see who the fastest drivers from different regions are. Also, you have the chance to win exciting giveaways. All you have to do is follow Michelin on social media and tag a friend. So keep an eye on all these announcements, as we want to give one lucky winner from each region a superior experience and performance of Michelin tires on the vehicle of your choice. And now, let me take you through some of the numerous reasons that makes Gran Turismo the most successful virtual driving experience ever. The Gran Turismo series has so many features and so many cars. We're talking about 324 cars and 82 different track configurations. It's so many options with so little time. As the official tire partner of Gran Turismo, Michelin's aim is to make this game even more gripping for gamers. Gamers and qualifiers will be required to race in the Porsche 911 RSR for this tournament. This will give them exactly equal opportunities to show their true skills behind the wheel. For the grand finals, the finalists will be racing on Sardinia Road Track A. And in a few minutes, we're going to have a special guest who will tell us about the game's features and his personal experience and give us some tips and tricks for the drivers and the finalists in the final race. But first, let's look together at some of the highlights submitted by our contestants. wow, that was just a glimpse of the submissions we have received in the final week of the qualifiers. And you can see how competitive our contestants are. And now, let's have a look at the leaderboard of the final week of the qualifiers and see how the competition was. And as we can see now on the screens, we have the finalists who qualified from the second week, and we're going to start with Middle East and North Africa. On the first place, we have Ahmed Al Khouli, all the way from Qatar, following up with Hassan Khalil, coming all the way from Bahrain. And as you can see, it's a very slight difference in their timing. Moving on to South Africa on our second week, we have Stefan Mok on the first place and Iwan Diager on the second place. Again, very slight difference. Last but not least, from India, on the first place, Vedant Karpe, and on the second place, from India as well, Api Thakur. Again, very split-second differences in between both of them. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, and now let's meet our special guest all the way from India, Tanmay Singh, and also as known as Scout. Scout, how are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Where are you from India? Like in India, where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Oh, the busiest and the most crowded. Amazing.
Yeah.
Scout, how long have you been playing Gran Turismo for?
It's been roughly 3-4 years I've been playing this game.
All right. And what do you think it makes like? What's the most you like about the game?
I like the realism in the game, you know. I just love it.
It makes you feel like you're like on a track driving a real car.
Yeah, exactly.
Gives you like
Exactly like staying at home and playing it, making you feel that you're on the real track. It's insane.
And okay, what do you think it makes it unique and special than any other game?
The detailing of the game and the mechanism which gives you the real feel of a racing car and a racing experience, that makes it different from other games.
Speaking of cars, what's your favorite car?
There's no doubt in Porsche. I would always go for Porsche.
And aside of the cars, well, who's your favorite driver?
Michael Schumacher. He has the best, you know, the smoothest overtakes out there, smoothest driving. I just love it.
Right. I have a tricky question for you over here. What's your favorite tire brand?
There's no doubt. It's Michelin.
All right, Scout. After looking at the leaderboard and seeing all these, results, what do you think of the competition itself?
To be honest, the competition is too tough because the positions between first and 8th or 7th, the timings are really less, just seconds difference. And those small margins can differ you in different positions out there. So any driver can win. So the competition, I would say, is neck to neck.
It's like only split seconds in between all of them.
Yeah, it's split seconds between every driver.
Exactly. As you know that we have 12 qualified drivers who qualified to the final race. What would you give them, like tips from your experience, hints about what they can do to win this amazing race?
According to my experience, I have seen a lot of drivers fail while cornering, and that is the place where the results change. So consistency while overtaking on a corner or having a smooth cornering is really important, and smooth overtaking is really important. These two things are very important for a driver while going for a racetrack.
It's always about the corners. Scout, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you for all your experience and hints and tips. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for having me too.
And now, ladies and gents, don't forget, you all have the chance to win exciting giveaways given by Michelin. All you have to do, follow Michelin on social media, tag a friend, because Michelin wants you to have an experience in the real life as exceptional as it is in the game. And before I let you go, let me remind you of our tournament dates. The qualifiers had started on the 29th of November and ran for 2 weeks and has ended on the 12th of December. We now have the final race taking place live on the 18th of December at 7:30 p.m. UAE time. And don't forget that our 12 finalists will be racing against each other for the grand prizes, which pull up to $40,000. Ladies and gents, thank you all for watching us tonight. See you next week.